What's up, guys? Welcome back to Unparalleled Universe, and today was the first day of ToyFair 2017 in New York. And I wasn't there or anything, but I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about some of the things that I was excited to see that came out of there. All these pictures are either press release or pictures that I found on Facebook pages. I'm not really sure where they all came from. They were just popping up all day, so I just got a couple of them. Some of them I did edit a little bit, so I made them brighter or darker depending on what it needed, just to make it look a little bit better. But yeah, I don't want to take credit for any of these pictures or anything like that. It was all from random places online. So first off, here's something that I think is really interesting, but I probably won't pick up any of them. Hasbro is going to re-release a couple of the Black Series figures in like a different kind of packaging, and it's like the old school Kenner packaging. And I think that's pretty cool for fans that are, you know, maybe older fans that were into the Star Wars figures when they were coming out like that, or just people that are into like the vintage stuff. I think, yeah, these are pretty cool for them. Myself, I don't think I'll pick up any of them, but yeah, I definitely understand the appeal. And they're going to be releasing Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and R2-D2. And I think it's pretty cool they threw R2-D2 in there because he came out in the first series of the Black Series figures, and at this point he's become pretty rare. So it's cool that they're giving people another opportunity to get him. And then DC Collectibles showed a bunch of stuff, but I just wanted to focus on a couple that I think were really cool and that I'm excited about. First off, it's this 2-pack consisting of Robin and the son of Superman. I'm sorry, I always forget his name. But I think he was really cool in the Superman Rebirth series. So I'm excited about that 2-pack. I'm pretty sure I'll pick that up. And then we got the Batcave based on the animated series. And that's really cool. I really like that line. I'm not collecting it or anything, but it's cool how they went all in with that line. So that's really dope that they're putting out that Batcave. And then we got the DC Icons Superman versus Doomsday, and that's really nice. Look at it, it comes with multiple heads, and then it looks like it has a stand with Superman's cape hanging out there. That's really cool. Can't wait for that. And then on to Neca. Neca did something really interesting. They showed off these figures that were like based on old Dark Horse comics. So you got Batman versus Alien, and then you've got Superman versus Alien. And then you also have a Batman vs. Predator. I wasn't able to find a good picture of him, but yeah, I think that's a really interesting loophole for them to make 7-inch figures of some awesome DC characters. And both Superman and both Batman figures look incredible. I really can't wait for those guys. And I'm not really a big Alien or Predator fan, but I don't mind at all that I have to get those figures to pick up Batman and Superman, because those look really great. And then Mafex showed off a new Batman Begins figure, and I think that looks really nice. I can't wait for that guy. I was a big fan of their Dark Knight Batman figure, the second version. I know the first version had a lot of quality control issues, but it seems like they re-released it and fixed it. And I've been happy with a lot of Mafex figures, so I can't wait for that. And then we also got a look at the Amazing Spider-Man, or the Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man figure. And I've seen all the promo pictures and stuff, and I thought he looked cool, but I wasn't really excited about this figure until I seen this picture. It really brings out all the detail. You're able to see all the texture and stuff all over his costume. And yeah, I think he looks really, I can't wait for that. That looks so nice. And Marvel Select had a couple cool reveals. They showed off a new movie Spider-Man figure. And he looks pretty good. He's got a couple interchangeable hands, and it doesn't show an interchangeable head or anything like that, but we'll see if that comes out when with the finished product. A pretty cool thing that you can see here is that he has double jointed elbows, which is kind of rare with Marvel Select figures, but they did have it on Spectacular Spider-Man, so that's pretty cool. And then they showed off a Spider-Gwen figure that looks really good. I'm not a huge fan of Spider-Gwen or anything, but I know she's popular, so hopefully people are into that. And then they showed off a Netflix Daredevil, and I think that looks really good. It has a lot of nice details and stuff like that. It comes with the alternate head. It looks like it's going to come with a pair of fists and a pair of gripping hands. And the one thing about him and Spider-Man, they both look cool and stuff, but I'm always hesitate to get excited about Diamond Select figures because I mean, I'm always going to like them, and I know that, but I'm always going to be slightly disappointed in that chest articulation. It seems like it's always limited, but hopefully that's not the case with Spider-Man and Daredevil. And as for Marvel Legends, Hasbro had a really good showing. They gave us our first look at the Marvel Legends Marvel Knights wave, and that consisted of Netflix Daredevil, Netflix Punisher, Netflix Jessica Jones, and Netflix Elektra. And I like the idea of doing that, making that line or that wave, but I really wish they included Luke Cage. I really hope that it's not just the 4 figures And because it would be kind of whack if they threw Elektra in there and not Luke Cage, because I mean he had his own show. He deserves a figure just like the rest of them. So yeah, hopefully they throw him in there. And then we also get a look at the Spider-Man Homecoming series wave, and that looks really good. We got a couple different versions of Spider-Man. We get Spider-Man here with his armpit wing things, like we've seen in the preview for the movie, and then we get Spider-Man in some homemade street clothes, and I think that looks really cool. I think it's awesome that they did that. And then we get a Beetle figure that's a more classic version, and then we have Vulture, which is, I think that Vulture's wings make up the Build-A-Figure for this wave. And then we also have Captain Universe, and I'm really excited about that. It looks like he's going to come with 2 extra heads. You're going to have like the Spider-Man Captain Universe head, then you'll have the regular Captain Universe head, then you'll have an unmasked bearded Peter Parker head. And I think that's awesome. I'm really excited about that guy. And then we're also going to get a Moon Knight figure. And this Moon Knight figure looks like it's based on his more modern look. And I'm okay with that because I think it looks dope. I like the way it looks. I really would like to get an all-white Moon Knight figure, but I'll take what I could get. You know, I think I'm happy with this guy. And then we also get a 2-pack that consists of Vulture and Spider-Man. And the Spider-Man here is the same Spider-Man it's the Ultimate Spider-Man from the Venom the Space Knight Build-A-Figure wave. And I'm cool with that re-release because I think that was a really great figure, and it looks like they improved him a little bit here because you can see that his pegs are painted blue. And I really hope they did something about his shoulders so there isn't that bad paint rub like there was on the original release. And then we also get a Mary Jane figure. She looks really good. I'm not really sure where she falls. I'm not sure if she's going to end up in the Homecoming wave or if she's going to be some kind of exclusive. But that's really cool to get a Mary Jane figure. The one thing that I think is kind of whack with her is the fact that her tank top is just painted on. I mean, I know that's just kind of the way Marvel Legends is, but I really wish there was some like sculpted lines for her tank top. And then we also get some kind of 2-pack, which consists of Iron Man and another movie Spider-Man. And then we also see this unmasked Tom Holland head, and I'm not really sure where that unmasked head ends up, if it ends up with the 2-pack or with one of the Spider-Man figures from the wave there. Now onto the Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. The first thing they showed was a 2-pack that consists of Star-Lord and Ego the Living Planet. And this is pretty interesting because this is the first time that we've seen Ego the Living Planet in his movie version, you know, and that's a pretty interesting look for him. I can't think of anywhere else that they've shown Kurt Russell how he's going to look in the movie, so that's an interesting approach that they got there. And it sounds like this figure is going to be, or this set is going to be available through Entertainment Earth first and then through other resellers. So that's pretty interesting how that whole thing is going. And then they also have the Guardians of the Galaxy Series 2 wave, which consists of a new Rocket Raccoon that has some better articulation, and he comes with a little Groot that's in the Guardians uniform. And then we get another Star-Lord that has like a scarf and a smirk on his face and then a long jacket. And then we get Adam Warlock, which looks really good. I'm really happy about Adam Warlock because it looks like this is the version of him from the 2008 Guardians series, and I love that series, and it looks like they're just giving us figures from that. You know, every now and then they're popping up, so I'm really excited about that. And then we have Death's Head, which looks really cool. That's one of those random figures that they threw in there, random characters, I mean, and he looks pretty good. And then we got Ex Nihilo, which is, you know, another random one, but it's from like a more modern run, and I think that's a pretty cool character. That body doesn't look like anything new; it just looks like the Century body, but I'm excited about getting that character. And then it looks like that we'll get another movie Gamora figure, and I'm okay with that because I really hated the one from the first wave from the first movie. That figure was horrible. I think that was one of the worst Marvel Legends I've ever seen, and I really hope they improved on her here. I can't really tell because she has a jacket. She definitely looks better, but we'll see if it's a better figure. And then we get Nebula, and I don't have much faith in this figure. It doesn't look very good, but hopefully I'm wrong. And then we also get Mantis, and I heard that Mantis and Nebula are the Build-A-Figures, so I'm not really sure how that's going to work. I really hope it's not a situation where you have to buy 2 sets to get both figures or anything weird like that. We'll see though. If that's the case, for me, it doesn't affect me much because I just will pass on Nebula. I don't really mind passing on Nebula. I do want Mantis though. I think she looks pretty good, but we'll see. And then there was a couple other random things that were like exclusives. They released pictures for the exclusive Invisible Woman. And she looks pretty cool. She's already started to hit. I know some people found her on eBay and stuff like that. I kind of wasn't too excited about her until I saw that they're also going to release Human Torch, which they showed here. And he looks pretty cool. It looks like he's on the Bucky Cat body. And then he's got some flame effects and things like that. So he looks pretty good. And it's really exciting that they're going to release all the Fantastic Four figures. Or hopefully. I mean, hopefully it doesn't take years to get all 4 of them. But we'll see. I'm glad that they got 2 lined up already. So... And then we get a Jane Foster Thor, and I'm not reading any of the new Marvel stuff, so I'm a little unfamiliar with how her story's going. But I think she looks cool, and I'll pick her up. I think I'm excited about that figure. She looks great. And then they're putting out an A-Force box set. That's incredible. I think that's probably gonna be like a Toys R Us exclusive or something. And it comes with Lady Sif, Loki as a female, She-Hulk. It comes with Monica Rambeau, I think is how you say her name. And then I don't know who the 2 other characters are. But I don't know. Maybe someone could let me know in the comments. But I think that's a pretty cool set. Oh, wait. Actually, I think the one with the guns is Squirrel Girl, right? Or something. But with like a new look. I don't know. I don't know who the 2 are. But yeah, let me know. But yeah, I think that's a pretty interesting set. So we'll see. And yeah, that's about it. I didn't do anything for Mezco because they pretty much showed everything that they showed at ToyFair at their pre-ToyFair event. So there wasn't really anything new to look at. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I think that Marvel Legends and NECA had the best reveals. Yeah, they showed a lot of good stuff, and they also showed a bunch of new. I think it's one quarter scale figures. They showed Daredevil, Doctor Strange. That's all cool stuff. I don't collect any of it, so you know it is what it is. But they did have a really good showing. And yeah, Marvel Legends killed it. They did a really good job. Had a lot of good stuff that I'm excited about, especially Captain Universe and Moon Knight. Those are probably the 2 figures that I'm the most excited about out of ToyFair. So yeah, it was good stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you were most excited about. And yeah, that's it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And peace.